I've been watching you on LinkedIn.
Thanks.
I love your energy.
Cheers.
And I'm thrilled that you actually decided to come here.
Yep.
Because I think Creative Cubes will really start to love your energy too.
We already do.
Great.
Well, we love you, so.
I appreciate that. Tell me, so I first connected with you on LinkedIn. You were a participant in our pitch for a spot, which, you know, if I would have had my way,
Yeah.
and I'm not blowing smoke, definitely super cool to have you here. I'm glad you chose to come here anyway.
Yep.
Sorry you didn't win.
That's okay. I mean, for us, our attitude is obviously, look, it's disappointing to miss out on something when there's a winner and a loser, and we were a loser on the night. However, we don't really see it that way. Like back in the, I think, was that January or February?
That was March 12.
Okay.
March 13 was Friday.
Okay.
And that's when we went like this. Everyone went off the cliff together.
Friday the 13th, obviously.
Right.
Don't do that again.
No.
So we really enjoyed the experience, and that's really just when we launched live to the public around those months. So it was actually that week that TraderPilot went live,
Wow.
and then we came into the pitch for a spot. So we had never pitched our story to anyone other than our family and friends.
Yep.
We hadn't told anyone the vision. We were just really getting to know our vision ourselves.
Yep.
And so then we came to the pitch for a spot, and honestly, I'm generally pretty good at public speaking, but I was still quite nervous. Not about my own ability, but we'd really just started testing the concept of TraderPilot.
You kind of hadn't found your mojo and your true pitch?
No, so the pitch for a spot night was actually really good for us. Although we didn't get the spot, as you can see, we're still here. And we always wanted to come here.
Sure.
It would have just been cool not to pay for it, but
Yeah.
it's worth it anyway. And so that night was really just a great chance to see you guys and test the concept and meet some people. And now, obviously, we're here anyway. So
Wow.
it wasn't really a loss.
Look, I got this saying, like, there are no losses, only lessons.
That's right.
So, Riley, TraderPilot,
Yes.
pitched, didn't win, came anyway.
Yeah.
But can you tell everyone what TraderPilot's all about?
Of course. So really, TraderPilot is an investment platform. So we are effectively the middleman between, we have some professional sort of semi-retired fund managers. I think that's the best way to describe it. So managed funds and really high-end investment kind of opportunities, they're generally reserved for people that have already got money.
Yep.
Like if I said to you managed fund, what's the vision that conjures up in your head?
Yep.
Like guy in a suit,
Yep.
lots of Wall Street guys having cocktails at lunchtime.
You know what's interesting? Yes, I actually had a group come through the other week. They're a funds manager. They came here, and one of the questions they asked was, if we come here, would we be frowned upon if we wore suits? So you're painting the perfect picture. I get it.
And look, I've got nothing against the guys that do have that professional demeanour, and that's fine. However, the retail space, especially in Australia, is massive. So when I say people like me and you, I mean kind of, you know, your early 20s to kind of late 40s. They have some money, but they don't really know how to grow it. So what TraderPilot does is we take these professional fund managers that have been trading for these really serious funds, and they're still kind of doing it on a semi-retired basis. That these guys never give up. They don't just stop. They just stop going to work for 12 hours a day. So they still trade for a select number of clients, and we're one of them. And what we do is we've removed the really large sort of entry-level requirements or entry criteria to get into a traditional managed fund.
Cool.
So the client, the customer, sets up a trading account as normal with a broker of their choice. We've got a couple of recommendations that we can give. They fund it with however much money they want, as low as like $1,000. And then we link up with the technology that we have. Their account copies the master trader account.
Wow.
So the professional trader is still going to be trading whether you follow them or not. And if they make 10%, your account makes 10%.
So ultimately, I feel like for people that aren't sort of in this space, I don't want to say you're going to the casino because that's a bad example, but you are going to the casino, and instead of actually making the call on the cards, you're actually putting your money in behind someone that's quite sophisticated, and that person is winning, therefore you are winning.
That's 100% right. And it's not even a bad example.
It's almost like spotting, yeah?
It really is, mate, yeah. And honestly, to trade is actually, it's a really hard skill, but like anything that's really hard, the pros make it look easy.
Sure.
So myself and my business partners, we've been in the space for a long time, and something that we get really frustrated by is it's really easy when you're talking about money to engage people that are kind of, you know, desperate for success. you can manipulate their mind really easily.
Sure.
So there's heaps of advertising out there to say, sign up this account, you'll make, money overnight, invest in this thing and you'll get a Lamborghini tomorrow. And it's just bullshit. And it really upsets us that the people that are the most easy to manipulate are the ones that get taken advantage of.
Totally.
And the top 1 or 2% are continually getting rich. So we thought we need to help those that it's an education thing, right?
Yep.
And your example is actually great.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of the trading space like to think that they're not taking a chance.
Yep.
And they say, it's not gambling, it's not taking a punt. We're sophisticated.
No.
No, you're
okay.
not.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're making a decision based off something that might happen in the future.
Sure.
Just because you wear a fancy suit and you've done the research, you're still taking a guess,
Yep.
really.
Super cool. I'm going to link all of Riley's details and TraderPilot's details, depending on where you're watching, either above or below. Mate, congratulations, firstly, just getting out of the gate.
Yeah.
That's a massive milestone. And I think the rest of it, with your attitude, your positivity, your ability to pivot, your ability to identify losses as learnings,
Yep.
mate, you're in a really great place to be. So
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And honestly, this environment, again, you said at the start, you're not blowing smoke, and neither am I, but credit where it's due. For us and where we're at and where our clients are at, this space in particular, it brings out the best in what we want to do.
Great.
And we feel like, if we have that attitude, it will cascade down to our clients and up to our investors, or whichever way you want to go. Our attitude will resonate with our customer base.
100%.
And so, it's all part of the same journey.
It feels like this sign was created coincidentally. I love the yellow section. I think it's really, really soothing on the eyes, and the energy in here is perfect for you. So,
It is, mate.
good luck.
Thank you.
Crush it and have fun, yeah?
Cheers.
All right. Thanks, guys.